About these dream vessels. If you were going to go luxury, and dream vessels only come to mind because they were one of actually the first vessel companies that I learned about, and I love their vessels. So let's start there. The only thing I didn't love is the fact they only come usually in boxes of 6, especially the ones I love the most. But if you are rocking a dream vessel, my assumption is you are aiming for a luxury line. Guys, luxury candles do not cost $20. So if you handle, there's a problem with that one. Y'all got to make it work. So think about it. Even on sale, I saw this morning they have a 10% off sale, and I just had to go back and double check on pricing. Dream vessels will run you about $32, $33 for 6. So you're looking at $5.47 per vessel before the 10% discount. And that 10% discount is only taking off about $3 per case. So if I have a vessel that's $5.47, most of us are pouring either 100% soy candles. Some of you guys are doing parasoy, but you're still putting between your wax, your wick, your fragrance oil, you're adding in at least $2 or so of material. So you're looking at $5.47 plus that $2 in material. You're now up to $7.47. And guess what? You have not charged yourself for electricity. You have not paid yourself for your time. You have not paid for any additional packaging. So no stickering, no labels, no nothing. Guys, that's a $10 candle off top. So out the box, before it ever does anything else, you're looking at a base of $10. So think about it. Most people will tell you wholesale, you would wholesale for around $20 to $25, depending on your area. And then if you're going to go retail, there's usually a ×3 or a ×4 in there. You're looking at a $40 candle. This is what happens. I walked into my retail space yesterday, and I passed this beautiful display. It was so nice, I had to turn around and go back because I wanted to see what type of candle. 20-ounce candles, 100% soy, wooden top, elegant jars. I mean, extremely elegant jars. And they were selling for $19.99. Keep in mind, I am in a retail space that is on a higher side of town, but $20, y'all, $20. Easily, just by the size of the candle alone, I assumed it was a $30 candle. By the time I walked up and read that it was 100% soy, I looked at some of the fragrances that were available. I'm thinking $35. I turned over to look at the price and my heart dropped. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, this is the epitome of what I'm calling a luxury brand. Now, I have a couple of people that wanted feedback. Luxury, ladies and gentlemen, if it is called blueberry pie, that's not luxury. Okay? If it is French vanilla, okay, come on, y'all, come on with me, that's not luxury. But when I see elegant sagebrush of the lily field, like, you are giving it some life. And I don't mean just on the name of the fragrance, but these have actually been hand poured and they're being hand mixed. So you have a mixture that you don't see very commonly. You've got to charge for that. All of my people who know you want to start with a luxury brand, do yourself a favor. Figure out where your candle is going to go. Whose living room is it going to sit in? We're not talking about that 1-bedroom apartment that is on special for $500 a month. That's not where your candle is going. It's not luxury. When you say luxury, I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I am thinking about Highland Park, Turtle Creek. I can think of 1-bedroom apartments, and I have some previous classmates, guys, they are paying like $2,000 for a studio apartment just to stay in this particular building. And by Texas standards, that is up there. Y'all, $2,000 is a moment. That's the living room you're trying to get your candle to go to. So in that case, they're not looking to buy a $10, $15, or $20 candle. They do expect to buy a $40, $50, or $60 candle. When you look at your luxury line, when I'm talking about I'm playing around with the luxury line, where I'm looking at putting that candle, most candles in that shop currently run from $60 up. And yes, there are people that would pay $60 for a candle. It's all about where it's located. Because to them, anything under $100 is like spending $10. So that's the kind of product you're creating. I also ran across a young lady, beautiful product, lovely names and descriptions, beautiful vessels. But by the time she labeled, the label was taking up about 95% of the look of the vessel. You're paying for that vessel. So all of my dream vessel lovers, girl, you better let that vessel shine. That thing is pretty. That's the point in paying so much for those vessels. They have some tie-dye vessels that are amazing. So if you're putting in the money, you're going the extra mile because you want to create a luxury brand, guess what? You got to let that show. And that's going to be the biggest part of it. Don't cut yourself short. When you are making your label, think about your foil colors, those metallic colors, because that's what really is going to catch the attention. Most of us who are candle lovers, we love things that sparkle. It's just one of those things. I think some of the deeper colors, I've seen some beautiful navy blues and deeper grays that make for very clean looking labels. The craft brown is another one that can make a very nice label. You don't have to have it crowded. It doesn't have to say every ingredient that is in your product. There are a lot of products we buy where every ingredient is not listed, and that's not the expectation. Depending on what state you're in, you want to look and see what is required to be on every product. And most of us are going to find it's not nearly as much as you think. It's all about targeting your audience. So when you think about your candles, whether you're going to pour them in different sections or different groups, you're going to have them available for different clients, or if you just want to create something that's across the board, uniform, that's going to be important for you. I want you guys to think about that as you go throughout your day. I will do a live actually on Friday afternoon, Friday evening. So that's 7 o'clock p.m. time when we are fresh off of work, and most of us crafters are feeling really, really inspired. So be sure to look out for me. If you guys have questions, I would love to answer them. If I have some questions for you too, so I'll put those in as well. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.